Hello everyone, hope you guys are doing really well. I'm doing pretty good too. Welcome back to my channel. This is Tamit over here. And today I'm going to be looking at a fragrance from the house of Lattafa, and you guys have already guessed it, the Kingdom. So let's get started. So let's start with the box first. As you guys can see, the box looks pretty nice in my opinion. It opens up like a book and the fragrance sits over here. However, it's made up of cardboard, but still, it's the presentation is quite nice. Lattafa, the Kingdom, and everything's written. There's a pattern down over here, production date and stuff. This is the 2024 batch, stuff like that. Different sort of things written over here, barcode and stuff, and Lattafa that. Hologram logo and stuff on top, another pattern. Yeah, there goes that EDP concentration, most likely, yep. And oh, there is the note over here, as you guys can see in the inside, and it reads sage, lavender, mint. I don't get sage that much, but I do get lavender and mint. Tobacco, I don't get too much. Vanilla and orange flower, I do get it. Benzoin, slightly yes. Tonka bean, yep. Labdanum, no. So yeah, there goes that. Uh, so what I get, I've already told you guys. But now coming to the fragrance itself, as you guys can see, the bottle looks pretty nice in my opinion. It's golden. The front has a striped pattern to it, and there are some, you could say, some crystals, but these are all plastic as we all know. And the Lattafa Kingdom and everything, all this is plastic. And on the back there is a striped logo as well, just like the front pattern, and it almost looks like it's a frosted glass, which it is not, but it sort of gives you that illusion. You can see the juice level from the side and from the back. At the bottom, Lattafa sticker as usual, and the cap has Lattafa written on it, but at the back. And when you open the cap is plastic. It does have a little bit of weight to it. The front of the cap looks like the pattern, and the back it's like basically smooth. That's about it. That's about it. And this sprayer itself is golden. Now coming to the smell itself. Now, to be honest, the smell, I mean, in my opinion, it smells better than Lamal Elixir, in my opinion. Because Lamal Elixir is unnecessarily very loud. The opening, I mean, it gets to me. It's mainly because of that mint, because it's too aggressive and it feels too rough around the edges. And it's like, you know, they like actually made it so much projecting that the fragrance itself doesn't feel smooth. It feels very screechy, very rough around the edges. It feels like an old prostitute looking for some attention. It feels that way, the Lamal Elixir. But over here, this feels a bit more, well-rounded, a bit more, quiet, reserved, a bit more sophisticated, a more likable, a bit more approachable. Now, how does this one fare like? So in the opening, you're gonna get that lavender mint combo as usual, but I don't get sage, unfortunately. The lavender and the mint, yeah, it is the opening. It is strong on that mint note, and I'm just gonna remind you, the lavender and the mint, it will stay from the top to the end. So just letting you know, the opening lavender and mint, they are pretty strong, and the mint, you're gonna instantly pick up that green aromatic, slightly cake peppery, like how mint smells, like a bit peppery kick to it, a bit slightly green spicy kick to it. So there goes that. And when, like, the opening, settles down a bit, the mint, it basically gets paired with a slight bit of tonka bean, slight bit of vanilla, and like a white floral note with some orangey touch to it, which is basically the orange blossom or the orange flower, whatever you say. You're gonna get that slight orange white floral sort of floral note in the mint. Now, from the mint, it's going to get slightly sweet with the powdery touch to it. And when it basically hits the dry down, you're totally gonna smell the vanilla and the tonka together, making the whole thing very, very powdery. And obviously the orange flower, it doesn't stay that long, or it just sort of plays its role in the mid and sort of fades away. But the lavender and the mint, they take a backseat. They don't like totally fade away, but they take a backseat, giving you that powdery edge to it, and also having the Lamal DNA running through it as well, just to remind you, like, okay, Lamal DNA is there. But yeah, I don't get that honey tobacco, that combination like Lamal Elixir, unfortunately, which is, in my opinion, it's sort of better, like when it comes to like this sort of fragrance, Like, I don't know, like it's already sweet enough. I mean, like adding honey to it, I'm not exactly sure how that's gonna fare. Um, with this one, and addition of I mean, they say they have listed tobacco, but in to my nose, I don't really pick up that much of tobacco from it. But if the tobacco was a bit higher, it would have been a bit better, a bit more, a bit more tad bit spicy and tobacconess to it. But I don't really get that tobacco nature from it. Yeah, the dry down is basically powdery, so which is pretty nice, powdery sweet. Now it does remind me of like other fragrances like Armani Code Absolute, that dry down, apart from the leather and nutmeg, or you could say Armani Code Profumo. It does remind me of that dry down because of the tonka vanilla powderiness, so which is quite nice as well because Armani Code Absolute is my favorite designer fragrance, like period. Like nothing tops that. Even the recent releases or the releases before that doesn't matter. Armani Code Absolute, number one. Anyways, so there goes that. Now coming to the performance side of things, um, it does perform really well. It did stay on my shirt till the next day. Obviously, I did overspray, but the smell was faint. But still, I mean, I would say the performance was pretty good. Now coming to the projection side of things, it does project around for that 2 hour, 1 hour and 45 minutes, sort of like that range, which is pretty nice. I mean, the projection is not super loud and it's not even semi loud. Like, I would say it's between that moderate and semi loud sort of that boundary. So, when you spray it, it's like because of the strong mint and lavender note, mainly because of the mint note, it's probably gonna it will project around like 3 to 4 feet for first hour, and then the next hour it will just turn itself down to 2 feet worth of projection, and then slowly in the fourth hour mark it will like become a half foot or about just a foot worth of bubble, like a scent bubble. That's mostly it. Now coming to the seasons, obviously, like whenever you go through the notes and everything, you're gonna definitely gonna realize that it's a AC environment, winter sort of a fragrance. And in terms of versatility, special occasions, in my opinion, like dates, party nights, movies, and stuff like that, that would be a very good option. But yeah, AC environment or during the winter. Don't wear it during the heat because it's gonna smell cloying and it's not gonna yeah, it's not gonna feel good. That's what I can say at least. So yeah, there goes that. And would I recommend this? In my opinion, yes, I would definitely recommend this because this is a very good fragrance, and in my opinion, this feels a bit more polished or a bit more. It feels like better to the nose compared to the Mont Elixir. So, and Le Male Elixir is priced like, I mean, for 125 ml. I mean, it's priced so high, like in that niche territory, stuff like that, and it doesn't feel niche at all. So there goes that. So overall, in my opinion, this is a better buy, a better financial buy as well. So yeah, you can check out Lattafa of the Kingdom. I would definitely recommend this, and it's going to put a smile on your face. That's what I can tell you. That's for sure. So yeah, there goes that. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this review. So till the next one then. Bye bye guys. Take care.